John Ryan, and I was born on February the 2nd, 1943 in Brooklyn, New York. Well, after high school, I entered the Air Force. I didn't want to be drafted. This is Vietnam time. I didn't want to be drafted. So I entered the Air Force and didn't see any combat, but got a chance to see a lot of the United States going. I lost. Well, I couldn't do any of that job anymore. I wasn't making anything much, and the rents keep going higher and higher. And my salary off the books wasn't able to keep it going. You know, wasn't making them up. Yeah. So I just wound up on the street.
Okay, I'm Bindia, and I am originally from London. I moved over here about 22 years ago. So I've been volunteering at City Relief since October 2020, and I noticed John coming weekly. We went to the High Line and we were cycling back on 8th Avenue, and I noticed like a mattress and tent all set up on the street, and I stopped to give like a nut bar, and I looked and it was John, and I was just absolutely shocked to see that, because I'd never seen anybody that comes to the relief bus actually in their home. And then when I saw him weekly at Chelsea after that, I didn't tell him I'd seen him, but I just reached out more and offered him like a sweater and a coat. I didn't see him then for about a month, and I kind of hoped that he'd been put in one of the hotels.
There was some. I was sleeping by the park, and there was some construction there. There was some pieces of wood, you know, 2x4s and things like that. And I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden this guy, who he didn't give me any warning, he starts hitting me on the head. And I didn't know what the hell this was, but I put my arm up to stop getting hit in the head, and that's how I broke my arm.
So then I said, you know, John, you cannot live like this. And he said, I agree, I'll come back next week. And it was pouring with rain, and I didn't know like where I was going to find him around Chelsea. And then I saw him sleeping under these wet blankets, just buried. And I called his name, he got up, and I said, are you ready? And he said, I am.
I decided that I have to get in and off the street and into something, to get my life turned around a bit, you know.